Kern County may be known for its oil and agriculture, but tonight we show you a company that's a rising power in the area, keeping the lights on for thousands of homes in our community. Nestled in the hills northeast of Bakersfield off Famoso Road, tucked away between Kern County's most fertile farming land and untapped oil fields. A renewable energy operation that is redefining what it means to produce clean power. The Mt Poso Cogeneration Plant, a place where bio-waste meets the electrical grid.
Stu, thanks so much for having us. Welcome to Mt Poso.
On our trip, we meet Stu Welch, who heads up regulatory compliance for the plant, and who for the past several years has been focused on producing clean energy for Kern County.
Primarily wood chip from the agriculture industry.
These large stacks of wood chips turned into energy through an extensive process that all begins with more than 60 truckloads of these chips every day.
All the material is conveyed up through this conveyor system and stacked out in a large pile. And then if you see that boom up here with the little buckets that's going round and round, right, that is the reclaiming process to send it up to the combustor,
where they'll be burned at more than 1,700 degrees in combustible chambers. This plant, once home to the area's first experimental clean coal plants dating back to 1988. That operation shut down in 2012 with what Stu says is a much cleaner process and product.
If people lived in the valley years ago, they'll remember when they used to burn this material in open burning. So
that affected the air quality.
That affected air quality. And these types of plants help address that issue. Completely controlled, high temperature combustion process with strictly limited stack emissions.
Stu outfitting us in safety gear so we could get up close to that product and later show you a place no news cameras have ever been allowed.
And you can see how we cut the wood down to a specific size.
And this operation, Stu says, never stops.
Being a renewable energy source, it is a reliable source of power. You know, we have our wind and we have our solar, which we also have throughout Kern County here, right, but they are dependent upon wind and the sun, whereas we operate this plant 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Mt Poso supplying PG&E's power grid with 44 megawatts of electricity, enough to power more than 30,000 homes in the valley, all controlled from here.
So every parameter that you need to understand and know to not just operate the plant, but to maintain control of it.
A complex network of computers monitoring the material in its every move.
Yep, we'll take the elevator up to the 107-foot level.
A view from more than 100 feet puts the complexity and scope of this plant into perspective.
From up here, it's pretty impressive.
A place where news cameras have never been allowed.
Just to support our enterprise of the two split operations, the oil field side and our power plant side.
A process that also uses wastewater from nearby oil fields owned and operated by McPherson Oil Company. An impressive operation providing Kern County with the power it needs.
Yeah, we've got 38 guys that help run this plant 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And every single one of them has pride in the operation, regardless of what job they have to do.
Thanks so much for having us up here.
I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have come out and visit with us today.
This is Kern County at its best. Power, ag, oil. Great job.
All in one.
All in one.
Mt Poso Cogeneration, made in Kern County.